This video is exclusively for nursing students. I'm just going to tell about the basic structures that you can see in the sagittal section of the head and neck region, and also I'm going to talk about some of the organs, visceral organs. So here what you see here is the hard palate. You can see the epiglottis, and you can also see this is the soft palate, and you can see a small portion of the epiglottis here, and this is the tongue, and all these are the nasal conchae. Elevations are called the conchae, and these depressions are called meatus. And you can also see here a small opening that is called the opening of the auditory tube. So this is the sagittal section, and what you can see here at the back, here way at the back you can see the groove for the spinal cord, and all these rough things that you can observe here, that is from the tracheal ring. So this is the trachea, and behind the trachea will be the esophagus. So this is the esophagus. So coming to this one, this portion is called the nasopharynx, oropharynx and laryngopharynx. So this is about the section of the head. So this is the other side where you can see the muscles of facial expression, and here mandible is cut open to show the other vessels in the infratemporal fossa. So coming to this one, you can see the fissures. There is right and left lung. You can see the fissures of the lung you can observe, and if you turn the lung you can see the mediastinal surface of the lung, where you have the hilum of the lung, and there are structures related to the other side of the mediastinum, and you can see this is the hilum of this lung where structures enter and leave the lung. And you can see this is urinary system. You can see the kidneys. There is right and left kidney. On top of the kidney you can see the adrenal gland here, and you can also see the renal vessels. Okay, so this is the renal vessels, and this is the hilum of the kidney. So see the shape of the kidney, it is bean shaped, and you can also see that it is quite thick. So that is the capsule of the kidney, and what you see here cord like thing is the ureter. So this is the ureter. This will be about 20-25 centimeters in length, and that joins the urinary bladder. So this is the urinary bladder. So it is quite rough in nature, and it is bulky also. So this is the urinary bladder, and that portion is called the ureteric opening. So this is ureter and urinary bladder. So that is the urinary system. I'm coming to this one. This one is the stomach. You can see the esophagus which continues down. Here is the lower esophageal sphincter, and you can see the interior of the stomach. The interior of the stomach is shown, otherwise it would be J-shaped and covered like this. It is cut open, and you can see the curvature of the stomach. There is lesser curvature and greater curvature. Hanging from the greater curvature you can see the greater omentum, you can see, and inside if you cut open you can see lot of foldings, and these are called rugae, and these rugae they help in expansion of the stomach, and you can see many vessels and other structures supplying. So the blood supply to the stomach is from the celiac trunk. It has 3 branches: common hepatic, splenic and left gastric. So that supplies the stomach. This is the omentum, which is fat loaded, and it guards the digestive system and our body against any bacterial invasion. So this is the small intestine. You can make out this is quite smooth compared to the large intestine, and all these are folds. So here you have the small intestine. So this is all folds of small intestine. So it is not cut open. So this is small intestine. This entire thing is small intestine. So here is another stomach that you can see. Here you can easily make out. You can see the parts of the stomach: greater curvature, lesser curvature. This is the esophagus joining the stomach at the level of T10. This is the upper portion which is called the fundus. This is the body, and the pylorus. Then this is pyloric antrum. So here you can see an opening which continues down as the small intestine, which is this one. So intestine again will have three parts: duodenum, jejunum and the ileum. So this is about the different structures that you can see in the human body, in the thorax, head and neck region, thorax and the abdomen areas.